Ingredient that can help regulate oil production or inhibit the production of oils, you have to look out for ingredient like retinoids, the niacinamide, and also we have the azelaic acid. So these three ingredients are ingredients you need to look out for to inhibit oil production if you fall under this category or if this is something you're looking out for. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Patience here, and it's yet another video. In today's video I'll be talking about how you can build your routine if you fall under the oily or acne skin prone category. So if this sounds like you, I'll be talking about how you can build a routine, the skincare ingredients you can look out for when you are getting your skincare product, and also I'll be building a routine for you, your morning routine and your night routine. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, then let's just dive right into this video. There are actually several skin types. There's the oily skin type, there's the dry skin type, combination skin, the dry skin. In fact, if you want to have a detailed explanation on the different skin types, I'll advise you to watch this video of mine where I did a little bit of explanation on how you can know your skin type and how to cater for your skin type. So in this video, I'll be talking more on the oily skin girlies, on how you can build your routine and the product you can look out for. Although I'm on the dry skin category, I tend to look out for ingredients or products that can make me a little bit more dewy because my face is actually dry. So I look out for products that will make me more hydrated, more plump, more dewy. While for those that are on the oily skin category, we want to look out for products that kind of give them a mattifying finish, or product that kind of suck up that oil, excess oil in their skin. Okay, so these are the kind of product you want to look out for when you fall under the oily skin category. Every single person has oil glands, whether you fall under the dry skin category, the oily skin, the combination skin. In fact, if you're a human being, you have an oil gland. And all glands on our body has its own purpose, and the oil glands are no exception. Every gland has its purpose, and definitely the oil glands is no exception to this. Now, the sebaceous glands are made up of combination of fatty substances that helps to create or produce this oil, and its own primary function is to protect the skin. So in some persons now, it just makes them a bit more dewy than they would like, but that doesn't mean it's not helping your skin. Now that you know that everyone has oil glands, the production of your oil now depends on a lot of things. Some can be due to genetics, which definitely is difficult to control. Now, the production of your oil can also depend on hormonal balance or your hormones, which can cause or trigger you to have lots of acne or acne flare up during your menstrual cycle or during puberty. And this can also occur when you're taking some kind of medication. It can affect your oil production and even trigger some acne flare ups as well. So now that we have a little bit of knowledge about all of this, let's go into the business of today on the skincare ingredients you need to look out for when you are in this category. Now, I'm going to share them in three different phases or in three different categories. The very first category is ingredients you need to look out for that can help inhibit or regulate the oil production. Then two, ingredient that will help you remove oil from your skin. And the third ingredient are ingredient that will help absorb, like the oil absorbing ingredients. So in these three categories are the ingredients I'm going to list out for right now. So for ingredient that can help regulate oil production or inhibit the production of oils, you have to look out for ingredient like retinol, or retinoids, the family of retinoids. I also have a video of retinoids where you have the different family of retinoids in terms of the retinol, the retinal, the tretinoin, and even adapalene. So you can watch this video also to know more about that when it comes to retinoids, but just know that retinol can help you inhibit or regulate oil production. So you want to look out for ingredient like this. And another ingredient you also want to look out for is niacinamide. Niacinamide is an OG when it comes to oil control for oily skin. So you want to look out for niacinamide as well. Now there's another ingredient I want to put in there, which is azelaic acid. There's really no should I say a concrete study on how this works, but it is still part of oil regulating ingredients. So we have the retinoids, the niacinamide, and also we have the azelaic acid. So these three ingredients are ingredients you need to look out for to inhibit oil production if you fall under this category, or if this is something you're looking out for. Now the next one I'll be talking about is ingredient that will help you lift this oil off your face, like oil removing ingredients. The very first one on my list is salicylic acid. Of course you should know this is incoming, right? So salicylic acid is going to help you lift that oil off your face, like it's an oil removing ingredients. So salicylic acid will do this for you. Then there's clay. When I'm talking about the bentonite clay or the kaolin clay, so this is also going to help you lift that oil off your face. Okay, so this two ingredient is really good, because like the salicylic acid, you know, is an oil absorbing ingredient, so it's going to penetrate more into your pores to kind of lift or clean up that pores, thereby giving room for opportunity for other products to penetrate and suck up that oil in your skin, which is what we're really looking at. Okay, so these are oil removing ingredient. Then the last one, which is the oil absorbing ingredient, ingredient that kind of contains silica that suck up and mattify that your oily skin. And if you watch, if you're a makeup artist or if you love makeup products, you know that there's something called mattifying primer. This actually has silica in it that will help you suck up that oil, okay, mattify that face. So that's the essence of that skincare ingredients. These are the ingredients you need to look out for when you have an oily skin, and this is their functions. So to not make it difficult for you, I'm helping you build a routine where you can implement all of this. So we're going to have our morning routine and we're going to have our night routine. So basically it's going to be like cleanse, you treat, and you protect. So basically this is just going to be what we're dealing with. So I'm going to start with your night routine. Now in your night routine, you want to first of all cleanse, and I'll always advise you double cleanse, especially if you have you've had makeup on during the day, you've had sunscreen on, you've been up and doing during the day. I'll advise you to double cleanse so it will give you a proper base for other skincare products to sit properly on your skin. So you want to use an oil-based cleanser first. I'm not really recommending any oil-based cleanser. You can basically use any one you find your skin love. So you can use either the oily or those that comes in a balm form. I'll put them here. So you can basically use any of the oil cleansers. Then where you want to concentrate now is the type of cleanser you use. Now I have told you the skincare products you need to look out for. Your cleanser now should contain salicylic acid, and I'll definitely recommend this one from CeraVe, the CeraVe SA Renewing Cleanser, or the CeraVe Cream to Foam Cleanser. Now if you have active acne, I'll advise you to use the Cream to Foam Cleanser, because it has about 2% of salicylic acid, which will help that your acne flare up. But if you don't have an active acne, you should use the SA Renewing Cleanser that has about 0.5 salicylic acid. So it is really going to help you remove that oil from your skin, as I have explained to you much earlier. So when you're done using this cleanser, I think these two cleansers, okay, before I forget, there's another cleanser you can use from La Roche-Posay. I'm going to put it here also so you see the one I'm talking about. So you should invest in a good cleanser if you have an oily skin, because it's going to help you prep your skin for other products to come in. Now that we are done cleaning, then we want to treat. So it depends on your routine. I'm just giving you a guide. Okay, you can use a toner. If you're using a toner, I will advise you use a toner that contains green tea. Green tea will also do what niacinamide will do, which will help inhibit oil production. So, and I recommend this one from Eccentric. It is super amazing. It has green tea extract, a high concentration of green tea extract that's going to help you inhibit that oil production. Now, you want to incorporate retinol in that routine, and I'll also recommend this one from CeraVe because it is packed with ingredients that's going to help with that oil production, that's going to help with acne marks or acne scars, and that's also going to help with your anti-aging. So it's kind of your giving multiple benefits from one product. So that's why I recommend the CeraVe Resurfacing Retinol Serum. You can use that. Then after you're done treating, you now want to what? Protect, which is use your moisturizer. Now, the moisturizer I'll be recommending for you also is the one from Dr. Althea, the Dr. Althea 345 Barrier Relief Cream. This contains panthenol, it contains ceramide, it has niacinamide in it, it has beta glucan. These ingredients, this niacinamide will help you with the oil production. It will also help as an antioxidant, while getting the moisturizing benefits and your skin barrier in check with the beta-glucan, the panthenol, and the ceramide. You know, when you're handling an oily skin and fighting acne at the same time, you, at the end of the day, because of these active ingredients, your skin barrier can be damaged. So in the process of treating this, you also want to use a rich moisturizer like this Dr. Althea, which will help you lock in moisture and keep your skincare barrier in check. Okay, so that's why I'm recommending this Dr. Althea 345 Barrier Relief Cream. You can also use this La Roche-Posay mattifying cream. This one has that mattifying benefit that help you suck in that oil production and keep your face not looking greasy like a grease ball, but make it more mattify and, you know, looking really nice. Remember, at night you want to do more of protect, replenish, and treat at night. So basically this should be your night routine. Now for your day, you're pretty much not doing you're just switching up in things. You're just switching up the double cleansing in the morning. There's something I'm doing right now. I'm just giving you a guide. In the morning right now, I don't use a facial wash. It's something I'm just trying to do. I don't use a facial wash. I just use water. I just use water to just wash my face. Then I go in with my skincare product. Remember, the night before, I already double cleansed and washed. So this is working for me currently. I'm just telling you, you could try it out. But if it's not, you can also use a face wash. Preferably a mild face wash without your salicylic acid that morning. Okay, so when you're done with this, then you want to go in with an antioxidant. I would recommend a niacinamide serum. You can use the one from the ordinary, the one that has niacinamide and zinc. So you can use that in the morning. Then the difference between this and your night routine, now you are going in with your sunscreen. Always remember to use your sunscreen. Be consistent with the use of your sunscreen. And the type of sunscreen you use or you choose is really paramount when it comes to the treatment of acne-prone or you have an oily skin. Now you want to use a sunscreen that has the mattifying benefits or that has skincare ingredients that suits your skin type. This is why I'll be recommending the sunscreen from the Haru Wonder. I have used, okay, let me give you a little bit of backstory here. I wanted to get this sunscreen specifically because I wanted to review it. I saw a lot of reviews on that sunscreen, the Haru Wonder sunscreen. So I placed an order. Then I went to just pick it up. I didn't check the product. On getting home, I saw that they gave me the mineral sunscreen instead of the chemical sunscreen. You could see my face that day, but notwithstanding, I still use it. So basically what I do is I use it at home when I'm not going out, because it left, of course, it left white cast on my face. But regardless, that sunscreen is good, because even this the mineral sunscreen I'm using that leaves white cast, before the day goes by, I can see that the white cast tend to wear off, and it has that mattifying benefit. Okay, so it's going to mattify your skin. I'm not saying use the mineral sunscreen, it's going to of course give you a white cast, but use the chemical sunscreen. There you have that mattifying benefit. There it has niacinamide also in it, which will help you if you have oily or acne prone skin. So this is a good sunscreen I recommend for you if you are in this category. Another sunscreen I recommend for you is the one from La Roche-Posay. I've seen good reviews on this sunscreen. I've used this sunscreen, I think that was around last year. It was really pricey, so after like my first buy, I didn't get it anymore. Unless I get it in PR, I don't think I'll be getting that. The quantity is quite small and it's pricey, so within weeks I was already done and I couldn't keep up with it. So but for an oily skin, this will really be good for you, because it also has niacinamide in it. It has ingredient in it that's going to be beneficial to you if you have an oily skin. So this is basically your routine if you have an oily skin. A pro tip I'm going to give to you in this video is this: in all of this routine I just told you, you're going to tweak it in a way that suits your skin. Okay, tweak it in a way that suits your skin. You might want to change some things depending on what your skin loves. You must not follow everything verbatim, just as I have said. You know your skin, you know what works for you. I'm giving you this as a guide on how you can manage your oily, acne prone skin. Also, don't forget to exfoliate your skin. Add an exfoliant to your skin, and an exfoliant you should be looking out for is the salicylic acid. And I'll always recommend this one from Polar Stress because it is really, really good. So make sure you're consistent with this, and I wish you all the best while you do that. Remember, we are not trying to stop oil production, because it is actually beneficial to our skin. What we are just trying to do is manage the situation and keep our face not looking greasy but glowing, barrier in check, acne marks or acne scars in check, and everything just beautiful and glowing. Okay, so that'll be all in today's video. I hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, please give me a huge thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the very next one. Bye.